Every RV owner has heard this one. Smelly tank, vinegar, dirty windows, vinegar, clogged water system, vinegar. Somewhere online right now, somebody is pouring a full gallon of vinegar into an RV toilet. Here is the truth. Vinegar genuinely helps with mineral deposits, certain odors, and specific cleaning jobs. It cannot repair a tank sensor, fix a clogged toilet, replace real water sanitizing, or fix a leaking seal, and mixed with bleach, it creates dangerous gas. 15 tricks that actually save money, counted down, plus exactly where this bottle should never go near your rig. Number 15. Clean your tools, not the rig itself. Vinegar is often more useful on your equipment than it ever is on your RV directly. Empty spray bottles, wash buckets, plastic storage bins, hose end caps, non-electrical tool trays, and removable plastic organizers all pick up mineral film and grime over a season of use. A diluted vinegar solution removes that buildup once these items are safely away from the rig, followed by a thorough rinse and a full dry before they go back into service. This approach is safer than spraying vinegar across the RV itself, and it reinforces the entire theme of this video before you even reach Chapter 14, because the safest place for an acidic cleaner is almost always a surface you can remove, inspect, and rinse completely away from anything that matters. Always rinse tools thoroughly and let them dry completely. Never use vinegar on electrical tools, metal tools with unprotected finishes, battery terminals, propane fittings, or anything that will touch potable water again unless it is fully rinsed and genuinely approved for that contact. A washing machine hides its own mineral problem. Number 14. Clean the detergent drawer, not the whole machine. If your motorhome or larger fifth wheel carries a compact washing machine, mineral deposits and detergent residue quietly build up inside the removable detergent drawer or dispenser over months of regular laundry. Remove the drawer if your manufacturer allows it, soak or wipe it down with diluted vinegar, brush away any stubborn residue gently, rinse thoroughly and let it dry before reinstalling. Do not pour vinegar directly into the appliance itself as some kind of maintenance cycle unless the washer manufacturer specifically permits that exact process, because appliance seals and internal materials vary enormously between brands and models, and what is harmless in one machine can degrade a gasket in another. The hack here is targeted cleaning, not random chemical use across an appliance you cannot fully inspect. A 5-minute drawer cleaning solves the mineral crust problem completely without ever risking the internal components you cannot see or reach. Coffee equipment develops the same hard water crust. Number 13. Descale the coffee maker if its manual allows it. This hack applies specifically to a portable coffee maker, kettle, or removable coffee machine component, never to the RV's actual plumbing system. Hard water creates mineral buildup inside coffee equipment just as reliably as it does everywhere else in the rig. And many coffee makers do allow a vinegar and water descaling process, but only when you follow that specific appliance manufacturer's instructions precisely. The process usually involves a diluted vinegar solution run through a short cleaning cycle, followed by multiple clean water flush cycles, with complete rinsing confirmed before you make coffee again. Never run vinegar through any appliance that specifically prohibits it in its manual, and never use this method on a machine with an aluminum boiler or sensitive internal components, unless that exact use is approved in writing by the manufacturer itself. Get this right, and you save yourself from replacing a coffee maker that only ever needed a proper descale. Sink rings show the problem plainly. Number 12. Remove mineral rings. From the sink, carefully stainless steel or porcelain RV sinks develop white mineral rings around the drain and faucet base after enough hard water exposure, and this is one of the more satisfying quick wins on the entire list. For stainless steel or porcelain specifically, a weak vinegar solution on a cloth removes those mineral deposits with a brief wipe, a thorough rinse, and a complete dry afterward. The surfaces where this trick does not belong matter just as much as where it works. Never use it on natural stone countertops, marble, travertine, unsealed grout, acrylic surfaces, colored composite sinks you have not tested first, aluminum trim, or any painted surface nearby. If your sink sits inside a stone look or composite countertop, keep the vinegar solution well clear of those counter edges entirely, because the same acid that dissolves mineral rings on steel can dull or stain a composite surface permanently, and that is a mistake that costs far more than the ring it was meant to fix. Fridge storage bins collect more than you'd expect. Number 11. Clean removable. Fridge bins and shelves. RV refrigerators run small, which means spills turn into lingering smells faster than in any kitchen at home. Remove the plastic bins, shelves, and drawer inserts entirely, clean them in a sink or outside using diluted vinegar and water, rinse thoroughly and let everything dry completely before reinstalling anything. This works genuinely well against sticky drink spills, mild odors, mineral rings from condensation, dried food residue, and general storage grime that accumulates over a season of trips. Do not soak unknown plastics for extended periods without testing a hidden spot first, since some plastics react differently than others to prolonged acid exposure. And never use vinegar anywhere near the refrigerator's electronic control panel, its seals, its hinges, or any exterior vent components, because those areas need completely different care and a wrong chemical. There risks the one appliance you genuinely cannot afford to damage on any trip. Cooling systems demand a different kind of care. Number 10. Deodorize the empty fridge interior. Only if your RV refrigerator smells stale after storage, resist the urge to spray vinegar into vents, burner areas, electrical components, or anything connected to the cooling system itself. Instead, clean only the empty interior compartment with a weak vinegar and water solution on a cloth. Remove the food, shelves, and trays where possible. Wipe every interior surface down, rinse with a separate clean, damp cloth, and dry thoroughly before leaving the door slightly open during storage to prevent trapped moisture and odor from building right back up. Airflow matters enormously here because refrigerator manufacturer guidance is clear that external ventilation must stay completely unobstructed for both proper operation and genuine safety on propane-equipped systems. Vinegar can clean the empty interior liner beautifully. It cannot fix poor cooling, a blocked vent, a propane burner issue, or a failed cooling unit, and treating it like it can wastes time you should spend calling a technician instead before the problem grows worse on the road. Weak flow at one faucet points somewhere specific. Let me say one thing, and then I will not bring it up again. I have gathered these secrets and much more in a book over at rvsecrets.com. If you want it, it is in the comments and on the right side of the screen. That is all. Let us go further with the video. Number 9. Clear mineral buildup from faucet aerators. Faucet aerators are the small screens sitting at the end of your kitchen and bathroom faucets, and their entire job is trapping debris while shaping the water flow evenly. Mineral deposits clog them over time, and the result shows up as weak flow, splashing or water spraying sideways instead of straight down where you need it. Unscrew the aerator carefully, take a photo before disassembly so you remember the order, place the parts in a small cup of diluted vinegar, let the deposits soften, brush gently with a soft toothbrush, rinse thoroughly, reassemble in the correct sequence, and run the water briefly to clear any leftover debris. This trick is especially useful when the entire RV water system seems perfectly fine, but one single faucet has weak flow. Do not assume every low-flow problem is mineral buildup, though, because a failing water pump, a clogged filter, a kinked line, a blocked tank vent, or a pressure regulator problem can all create nearly identical symptoms, and treating the wrong cause wastes an afternoon you could have spent camping instead. Shower heads clog exactly the way faucets do. Number 8. Soak a removable shower head clean. Hard water is genuinely brutal on RV plumbing, and if you camp across different regions, your showerhead slowly develops white mineral deposits that weaken flow and create uneven, frustrating spray patterns over time. Instead of immediately replacing the fixture, remove it if your particular showerhead allows that, and soak it in a bowl of diluted white vinegar well away from the RV itself. Mix 1 part white vinegar to 1 part water in a removable bowl or plastic container. Use a soft toothbrush for stubborn spots. Let it soak for a short period. Brush gently, rinse thoroughly with clean water, and reinstall. Do not pour vinegar into the RV plumbing system just to clean one shower head, because that solves nothing extra and only adds unnecessary acid exposure elsewhere in the lines you actually rely on for drinking water. Do not soak chrome, painted, rubber or unknown finish components for long periods either, and never force a shower head loose if the fitting looks corroded or is attached to fragile plastic pipe that could snap under pressure. Number 7. Clean glass shower doors the same way. Many larger RVs carry glass shower doors, and those doors accumulate soap scum and mineral spots faster than almost any other surface inside the rig. A diluted vinegar spray genuinely dissolves mineral buildup on ordinary glass shower doors, using 1 part white vinegar to 1 part warm water, a microfiber cloth, and a plastic squeegee for the final pass. Apply the solution to the cloth first rather than spraying it directly, wipe the glass thoroughly, rinse completely, and dry with the squeegee to finish the job. The real hack here is prevention rather than repeated cleaning. Keep a small squeegee inside the shower itself and use it after every single shower, and water spots never get the chance to build up in the first place. Never use vinegar on acrylic or plastic shower surrounds unless the manufacturer explicitly confirms it is safe for that material, because it can haze, dull, or permanently damage certain plastics on contact, turning a 5-minute cleaning job into a full surround replacement. Fabric holds smells after moisture is gone. Number 6. Reduce odor in washable fabrics. Only RV towels, washable shower curtains, fabric storage bags, and removable cushion covers all develop that distinct musty smell after damp trips or a season sitting in storage. For genuinely washable fabrics, a small amount of white vinegar added to the rinse cycle can meaningfully reduce that odor. But always check the fabric care label first before you run a single load. This works well on towels, washable bedding, removable fabric shower curtains, washable cleaning cloths, and some removable seat covers where the manufacturer permits it. It does not belong anywhere near leather, suede, Alcantara-style upholstery, delicate fabrics, foam cushions that cannot fully dry afterward, or any non-removable RV upholstery you cannot pull out and wash separately. And here is the point that matters most. Vinegar reduces odor, but it never solves the actual source of moisture. If your RV smells musty no matter what you wash, go inspect the roof seams, plumbing connections, windows, slide seals, storage compartments, and water drains instead, because that damp smell almost always points at a leak long before it points at dirty laundry. Some storage smells warn instead of annoy. Number 5. Wipe musty storage compartments, then watch closely. For a dry, empty, plastic-lined storage compartment carrying only a mild stale odor, wiping it down with a weak vinegar and water solution on a cloth works exactly as well as you would hope, followed by a complete dry and leaving the compartment open afterward for real airflow. But stop immediately and change your entire approach if you find wet carpet, visible mold, soft or spongy wallboard, water stains, rust, a persistent mildew smell that returns within days, or any electrical wiring and control modules sitting near the affected area. At that point, vinegar was never going to be the repair, and continuing to treat the smell instead of the source only buys you time before a much larger bill arrives. The real money-saving trick buried in this entire chapter is early leak detection, because catching water intrusion in month 2 instead of year 2 is the difference between a cloth and a vinegar bottle versus a genuine structural repair. Winter storage tempts owners into the wrong shortcut. Number 4. Save vinegar for minor odors. After winterizing. When you dewinterize an RV every spring, it becomes tempting to reach for vinegar as the solution for absolutely everything in sight. Resist that instinct completely. Your dewinterizing process should follow your RV manufacturer's exact instructions for removing antifreeze, reinstalling water filters, checking the water heater, inspecting the plumbing, sanitizing the fresh water system, testing the pump, and checking for leaks throughout the entire rig. Vinegar belongs only in the minor roles from this list. Surface odors, removable shower heads, faucet aerators, exterior glass, and other removable components. Nothing more ambitious than that. For actual freshwater sanitization, follow the approved bleach method or the exact alternative your specific manufacturer specifies in writing, because general RV guidance consistently recommends a proper chlorine solution over vinegar, which is meaningfully less effective as a disinfectant in a genuinely contaminated system, unless it is used under very specific heating conditions most owners never replicate at a campsite. The safest exterior trick belongs near the top. Number 3. Clear hard water spots from exterior glass. This is one of the safest exterior vinegar uses on this entire list, and nearly every RV develops this exact problem sooner or later. Windshields, mirrors, shower doors and side windows all collect mineral spotting from rain, campground water, sprinklers and routine washing over a season on the road. Use white vinegar diluted 50-50 with distilled water and keep this trick strictly to exterior glass. Park in shade first, let the glass cool completely, spray the solution onto a microfiber cloth rather than directly onto the surface. Wipe away the mineral spotting, rinse with clean water and dry with a dedicated glass microfiber towel. This method works best on fresh surface spotting rather than deeply baked in deposits. Keep it away from acrylic windows, polycarbonate windows, plastic skylights, camera lenses, solar panels, window tint you have not checked with the film manufacturer, painted frames, rubber seals, and any decorative vinyl graphics nearby, because a glass safe trick is not automatically a plastic safe or paint safe one, and assuming otherwise is how a simple cleaning task turns into a genuine repair bill. One rule outranks every trick here. Number 2, never mix vinegar with bleach. Ever before anything else on this list matters, this rule has to come first, and it deserves repeating on its own. Bleach is the standard way to sanitize an RV freshwater system, commonly used at roughly 1/4 cup of regular unscented household bleach per 15 gallons of tank capacity, though you should always follow your own RV manual's exact procedure and dosage. Mixing that bleach with vinegar or any other acid releases toxic chlorine gas, and that is not a word of caution. It is a flat instruction never to do it under any circumstance. If your freshwater system was recently sanitized with bleach, drain it completely, flush it thoroughly with clean, potable water, follow your manufacturer's instructions precisely, and never add vinegar until you are genuinely certain no bleach solution remains anywhere in the system. Here is where vinegar does earn a real place, though. After sanitizing and thoroughly flushing, some owners notice a lingering chlorine smell or taste, and a solution of 1 quart of vinegar to 5 gallons of water can help remove that excess chlorine taste once the bleach itself is completely drained and flushed. Vinegar helps with the aftertaste. It is never a substitute for the actual disinfection step. Everything on this list points to one lesson. Number 1. Let vinegar diagnose your hard water problem. The final trick is not really about cleaning at all. It is about recognizing a bigger pattern hiding behind every single chapter on this list. If diluted vinegar keeps quickly removing white buildup from your faucets, your shower head, your sink rings, your coffee equipment, and your exterior glass again and again, you do not have a vinegar problem. You have a hard water problem, and no amount of repeat cleaning changes that underlying fact. Instead of reaching for more vinegar every single month for the rest of your ownership, consider a quality RV water filter, a portable water softener, distilled water for small cleaning jobs specifically, and a final rinse with filtered water whenever possible. Clean your aerators before flow ever gets genuinely poor, and wash the RV promptly after sprinkler exposure instead of letting mineral spots bake into the glass under the sun. The smartest RV owners never simply keep cleaning mineral buildup forever. They reduce the minerals entering the rig in the first place, and that single shift in thinking is worth more than every trick on this list combined. Remember the boundaries too. Never near the black tank as a miracle fix, never on a rubber roof, never on solar panels, never on propane fittings, never on batteries or electrical terminals, and never as a substitute for a real repair. Vinegar is a $2 bottle that earns its place in your RV precisely because you know exactly where it belongs and exactly where it never does.